Hello, I'm Logan Phillips and welcome to my vlog, or as we like to call it, the VLOGAN. This is a vlog dedicated to people with special needs and those who love them. Hello, listeners and viewers. Today, I am lucky enough to be sitting here with Samantha Stewart, who is the Executive Director of ECRN Plus, which stands for Early Childhood Resource Network through the YMCA. And I'm so thankful that you're here, Samantha.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to get to talk to you and everyone who's listening.
Yeah, wonderful. So I've never met you before today, but I know your staff and they are just absolutely wonderful. As you know, I've done programs for community members that have been organized by Cassie Krantz, who's just fabulous. Give a shout out to her. And I'm excited to hear more about ECRN and let people know about it because I didn't until a few years ago working in the community. So I'm excited that this is an opportunity for maybe people to learn about a new community resource.
Thank you. Excited to talk about it, as always.
Great. So if you would, tell us what ECRN Plus is and then talk about your role.
Sure. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of historical context. So ECRN Plus stands for the Early Childhood Resource Network Plus. About 15 years ago, we added the plus sign on the end of our name because we really started to change the services that we provide to families. It became more of inclusive for all families, regardless of whether or not they had a child, a teen, or an adult in their family. So with that change, we really have just started to kind of shorten it to ECRN plus. So no one feels like their particular age group is being left out of the assistance that we can provide. So we've been serving the Central Ohio community for more than 35 years. And a lot of times when people think of the YMCA, they really think about gym and swim, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're so much more than that at the Y. And ECRN Plus is a perfect example of that. We're one of the mission-driven arms of the association in terms of the services that we provide to the community. And we really started our core work back in the 80s, serving early childhood families who had infants and toddlers and young school-age children who were born with a special health care need or who had a developmental delay or disability. But as the community's needs have evolved and changed, the services that we provide have done exactly the same thing.
I know that 35 years ago, it was a network of agencies. Is it still a network of agencies that's driven by the YMCA, or is it the YMCA more than anybody else?
It's us still as the Y. And what used to be is that there were this collaborative community group with all these agencies kind of driving the work. And now you're right, it's us at the Y driving the work, but we still maintain this very large network of community resources and partners and ways for us to collaborate in order to just be in the community, and understanding too that we know that we cannot and should not be all for the community. So that's why those collaborations with other resources and partners within this very vast network throughout Central Ohio is really key still. So while those other agencies aren't driving our work, we still, make sure that we're partnering together.
Awesome. And so, this vlog is for people with disabilities and those who love them. And so I know that the ECRN Plus does a lot of things for all people. Do you want to just highlight a few of those, and then we'll focus then on the folks with disabilities and how you support them in the community?
Absolutely. So as I said, our core work really started serving individuals with special health care needs and disabilities and their families. And we still do a lot of that in the community, from our early intervention program, which serves infants and toddlers, to our family support program. Our family support program has some really great community-based opportunities for families. We do adaptive canoeing and kayaking. We have nature hikes. We do some really wonderful things in terms of parents' night out or family members' night out. Parents can go out and have a night to themselves, and we, together with our colleagues, bring the kids into one of our Y branches and pair them up with a buddy, and they get to do a lot of fun things too. There are so many different activities that we provide, and we really try to span the full age range. So we're not just offering a service that only 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds can enjoy, but also teens and adults. And that's why it's so important to us to be welcoming to all, to make sure that everyone feels like they can come in, utilize our services. And what we try really hard to do is to make those services available within the community itself. So we have a great collaboration with our Metro Park, for example. We work with them in order to host activities at the Metro Parks, whether that be our hiking club, or we also do some really great and creative things. Cassie is really wonderful about that in terms of organizing activities. Like we have a superhero night or a princess night, and the kids can dress up, and we have pictures and all kinds of fun things. A date night for a child, teen, or a young adult with their person, whether that person is their parent or an older sibling or something like that. So we try to really focus on what's in the community and how can we make our families feel more comfortable being in the community. We go to them as opposed to saying, hey, you should come to us and mold yourself into what we provide. We want to provide things that they can do and just have a great time.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I know that I've attended some of your outdoor events with my, it was just two then, my two little boys, back when we could do those kind of things. And I know that's starting up. So that's super exciting.
Yeah, we're really excited. Our hiking club has gotten started again, and we have a big event that's ready to roll in September. It's our outdoor inclusive adventures. So we're really looking forward to bringing the community to that and feeding everyone and providing lots of activities like our canoeing and kayaking.
We went crawdad hunting. We did creeking that was sponsored by you. And then we went to another one that was expansive. There was fishing, there was kayaking, there was arts and crafts. It was fabulous out at one of the metro parks.
Yep, that's our outdoor inclusive adventures in September. So make sure you come back.
Yeah, I sure will. Can you talk a little bit about the equipment loan program, which I just think is absolutely fabulous?
This program is really phenomenal, and it's small in nature, but it has great impact. So we're fortunate enough to have funding from Assistive Technology of Ohio, and each year they offer us support so we can take adaptive equipment that's been gently used. We can refurbish it. We work with our partners to make sure it's safe, and then we loan it out to individuals across the state of Ohio who have a need. And our loans are typically 90-day loans. But if a piece of equipment doesn't have a wait list or no one else needs it, we extend those loans out to families. And the really, really great thing is that we're able to take equipment once families grow out of it or no longer have a need for it, and provide it to another family, whether they're doing it as a short-term test to see, do they really want to invest their dollars in this? Or maybe the physical therapist has suggested that they try a new pony walker, for example, for the short term to see before they really kind of move forward with making that purchase. So the equipment loan program is just a phenomenal opportunity for families to have the ability to try something, to use something, whether they need it short term or they just wanted to maybe use it for like a long weekend trip or something like that. So it's a really fun program.
So how do folks learn about what's available through the loan program? How do they go about doing that?
Absolutely. So our website, it's ymcacolumbus.org, and ECRN has their own tab under services that are provided. And we have a description of our equipment loan program on the website. We also have a referral form on the website. So individuals can fill out the referral form and, put in a request for equipment. We're also working on a digital catalog. So we have a catalog and we can share that information, but we're working with our department to really get that catalog up on the website. So it's a real-time catalog, so families can flip through it essentially and make a request for that particular piece of equipment.
How about some of these inclusive activities? I know that we can do those now again. How would other people find out about the next ones or ones coming up?
So we also have some really good opportunities that families can access through our Facebook page. So they can go to the ECRN Plus, and Plus is spelled out with PLUS. They can go there and they can see upcoming events. As we're working on re-entry into the community and getting our families back out again, we're slowly adding different options and opportunities for families to participate. We do signups through Eventbrite, so families can find all of our upcoming information on our Facebook page, and then they can sign up for any of the upcoming activities that they're interested in, whether that be our next Hikers Club, or we have story times every other week, and we do Fitness Fridays on Fridays with a personal trainer that families can log into with their kids, and it's geared specifically for children. So it's, the adults can participate too. That's always good fun, but really for kids, and especially kiddos who have perhaps some mobility challenges or some disabilities or delays. And we really work towards making it inclusive for all of them so everyone can enjoy and participate.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what I'm hearing you say is if you're a person with a disability or have a child with a disability or a loved one, you should be checking out the ECRN Facebook page and also the ECRN Plus website page.
Got it. Perfect.
And the services and the opportunities run from early childhood all the way up through adulthood. Everyone's welcome to look into activities that might interest them.
Absolutely. And there's no fee for anything we provide. So families don't have to worry about how much is this going to cost me? Do I need to pay, a holding fee or a reservation fee? There are no fees for any of the services we provide to families.
Oh, that's wonderful. And that's a great segue into opportunities for families that might not even have an individual with special needs, but that you support families who are in need, perhaps even financially in need. Can you talk a little bit about that? I think that's the Stable Families Program.
Our Stable Families Program is part of a national network through the Seymour Institute. And what we're able to do is work with families in Franklin County in order to help them increase their income, obtain or maintain safe and secure housing, and then also help with ensuring academic success of the children in the home. So they have to have a child age 3 through the 12th grade living in the home. There are no income requirements, so they don't have to be TANF eligible or anything like that. It's open to every family in Franklin County as long as they have a child within that age range. And our service coordinators work one-on-one with each family anywhere from 4 to 12 months. And the idea is upward mobility. Coming out of COVID, we know that so many families have had a really rough year and a half, and our goal is to help them meet their goals. So their goals could be something along the lines of, I want to go back and get my GED, or I want to enroll in a phlebotomy class in order to have a new source of income for my family. Or maybe they want something totally different from the income base. They want to make sure that their children go back to school in the fall academically ready, and that they are giving them the tools that they need to do that. So we work with families. They have their own service coordinator. The service coordinator does home visits. Our visits right now are virtually. We're excited to finally get to go back into the home and all of our programs in the fall. But that's a really great opportunity for any family in Franklin County who has a child, and that if they want to work on one or all three of those pillars that we really focus on.
Oh, that's wonderful. This has just been so informative to me. I knew a little bit about ECRN Plus, but talking to you, I've learned so much more. So I know that lots of people will be rushing to the Facebook page and the website to check out all that's there for individuals with special needs, but also other individuals who might just need some help getting their family stable and ready to come out of this COVID with a brighter future.
Thank you. We're excited. We can't wait to do what we do best and what we really love to do. And that's just being with families and
That's
interacting and helping.
And so you've been leading ECRN Plus for 16 years. Is that right?
Yes, I have. I've been the executive director for 16 years. I've been with the YMCA for 20 years. So it's a great organization to work for. And we just we do so much in the community. And that's really what our goal is just to be there for the community.
Well, thank you for your leadership and for hiring wonderful people. Everybody that I've run into, I've spent a lot of time with Cassie, but everybody that has been a part of every program that I've been to has just been fabulous. Thank you for being there for people.
Oh, thank you. And thank you for lifting the work up that we do and helping us to be there for others.
Yeah, great. Well, thanks so much for being here.
Hey, thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of VLOGAN. Please like, share, and subscribe to the RRPG channel so you can stay up to date with some of the latest news in the disability community.